Got ghosts and spiders shooting fire. Good God.
This castle must be in Australia.
Yeah, exactly. My God. Kill it with fire. Valiant traveler, our quest continues as we return to wizards and warriors.
I don't know how we just went 40 minutes into this game and I just now noticed the giant evil at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the boss meter.
Okay. Evil!
Evil!
I was just like, what is that?
That's the boss's health when it appears. Very similar to Castlevania, how the first meter above is yours and the one below is the boss's.
Part of me really wants it to be like kind of like how Yoshi's Woolly World, it understands when you're struggling.
Okay.
And it'll offer you mellow mode.
Oh, okay.
That like,
see, I
that's
take that
just
as an insult.
as you like fail more and more, you just like gain an evil button and you just like your character slowly goes to the dark side. Like, I am the villain now. Like,
that's pretty funny.
That'd be fun.
That'd be an interesting concept. The more you lose, the more like your attack increases.
You become the bad guy.
You become the villain.
And then, like, the final boss is actually trying to stop you because you are the villain all along.
Oh, write that down. Game Maker Garage is right around the corner. Or actually, at the time of...
yeah, at the time we're recording this. I think it came out today?
Yeah, no, it comes out tomorrow at the time of recording this.
Okay.
But the time this video comes out...
It should be
we
out.
we should have it. Keyword is should. Da-da-da-dum.
Where else does one buy games? Like, I'm not going to GameStop.
GameStop, The Exchange, Target has games.
Oh, Target does have games.
Yeah, Target has an electronics section.
I just hate that bridge is closed because then you have to go the long way around to get to the nearest Target.
Is it still closed?
Yeah.
Oh,
that bridge is still closed.
Jeez. I hate how, like, they just can't start one and finish it. They gotta start this one, then start another road.
Well, it's
then
like
fix this pothole.
Not to mention, like
where
we live, there are so many bridges. Like, you can't go anywhere without crossing at least 2 bridges.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're not always like over water either.
Okay.
And like the bridge right down the street from us is 1 lane. It's closed.
Yeah.
And then the big bridge over the water, 1 lane is closed.
Yep.
But they don't have it so that it's still going in both directions. Like, you cannot go outbound at all over that bridge.
I gotta figure out where I'm going, how I'm getting there for my appointment tomorrow.
Do you remember how I went last time?
No.
Okay, I'll have to explain it to you when we're not recording.
All right.
I'm not gonna be like, okay, so you're gonna go down here. There's gonna be a Monroe muffler on the left.
Just don't.
Okay.
So I forgot to mention, those boots of force I have, if I hit the select button, I kick open a chest, so I don't need the key.
You just smash it.
I can just kick it open and be like, "Urgh! Give me what's inside! Belongs to me!" But I'm pretty sure we have all of the power-ups now. We just have to make our way to the final boss.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. Oh, these damn skeletons. Bouncing all over the place, going back and forth. At least they don't fall off the ledge. They just like go to the edge and be like, "I'll throw bones at you."
Okay, so that's really poorly written out, but...
Okay. So there we go, our game concept.
Woo!
Will we use it for RPG Maker, Godot, or Game Builder Garage?
Can we use it for Oh Milo? Just, Oh Milo is the villain the whole time.
I'd be game for that.
The mice were trying to prevent him from eating the cheese and getting food poisoning. Now Oh Milo is dead. Oh Milo.
Wow.
Part of me still really wants to try and get him to meow, like, into the microphone.
Into the microphone?
He has such a weird meow.
Yeah, he does.
That, like, even us trying to replicate it, it still
doesn't do it
doesn't,
justice.
Yeah.
Oh, that cat. I was just looking at him this morning, and he was, like, laying in the sun, so he looked bleached. I was like, you are white.
Sun bleach.
And he's just sitting there like, what?
I love him old.
When he goes down the steps and like he just like lays down so slowly. He's like
I gotta
gets
be
down
careful.
on his belly and then he slops to the side.
That cat.
That's Milo.
He's so funny. But yeah, like, I've started
close.
mimicking his meow anytime one of my coworkers does or says something silly, and I'm just like, meow.
Gosh. See, this game would be really hard if it did bump you back to the start of the level or the game.
Yeah.
Because enemies just don't stop.
Yeah. They just keep coming at you.
That's the only thing I don't like about this game, because Castlevania doesn't really have that.
Well, I feel like at some point in time, Castlevania, you kill all the enemies.
Yeah.
Like, they do have a few that come back.
Yeah.
Like the red skeletons.
Yes.
Like, you can't kill them. You can only, like, disarm them for a little bit.
Exactly. But, like, they don't just constantly keep coming at you.
And you can also get rid of the things that shoot lasers. So, like, how those little skulls shoot lasers, you would be able to kill it.
Yeah, it's those bone pillar guys.
Yeah.
They shoot at you, and they take a lot of hits, but you can take them out. You can also attack their projectiles if you time it right. The fireballs that they shoot at you, you can whip it if you get the right timing.
Whip it real
if
good.
If you don't get the right timing, it is one of the most frustrating things in Castlevania, because you're just like, shit!
Yeah.
And you gotta find the rhythm back before they just nuke you.
But it also doesn't help that these lasers are targeted to you.
Yeah,
So,
they
like, no
home in on
matter
you.
where you go, they're shooting lasers at you instead of, like, shooting horizontal where you can, like, time it and jump over them. Or,
Yeah.
Like,
or whip the fire itself.
like
so
you
don't
almost
get
have
damaged.
no choice but to take the damage.
So yeah. And I'm pretty sure the sequel's the same way. Enemies just keep coming at you. Ooh, little bonus room. Here's a little bonus room to
It's
brighten
like
up your
in
day.
a little tunnel.
There we go.
I feel like we should eventually just buy a castle over in Europe.
Yeah, right.
They have programs, and this is not even
I can't
kidding.
even afford my dental bills, and you want me to buy a castle?
No. They have a program where you can essentially live in a castle for free. You just have to take care of the castle.
Interesting.
And they're like all over the place to try and preserve the history of some of these castles.
Okay.
So that they're not crumbling. Like they have people where that is their job, basically.
Like,
That's how
what's
they
the
earn.
catch? Do they check your credit score?
No, apparently there is no catch. Like, you just have to take care of the castle.
The castle. Okay.
So it's like, if you see bricks are missing, you replace the bricks.
Okay.
Like, you keep it clean, you keep it
Pristine.
well kept.
Gotcha. Are castle bricks easy to find?
Well, they're mostly just like regular bricks or...
Okay.
And the one that I was looking at, I don't know if it's still available or not, but like, you don't buy the stuff either. Like, if there's
Stop. Get out of here.
bricks missing from the castle,
Uh-huh.
you tell them, like, hey, there are bricks missing from the castle, and they provide you with the bricks, and then you fix it.
Okay.
So it would be, like, a really great opportunity for, like, do-it-yourselfers or handymen that, like, just know
So
how
check
to
out
do
this
that.
boss. It's a tiny skeleton,
gosh.
and the more you attack him, the bigger he gets. But he starts out very tiny, like a little pixie,
I am small, and I have no money.
and then he gets bigger. Shit.
I'm very tired.
I'm a little skeleton.
I heard the saddest news.
What?
John Mulaney and his wife are getting divorced.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, well. How long were they married? Because, like, he's, like,
I know
in his
they weren't.
mid-40s,
Yeah,
right?
they weren't married for too terribly long. I think it was like under 10 years. But like they're still like supportive of each other, but like they just don't want to be married anymore.
Well, sometimes that happens. That's a shame. Oh my goodness. I forgot how big he gets. He's a big skeleton.
Oh my.
Come on.
You'd think he would lose form.
There we go. We got him.
Oh.
Phew.
You'd think he'd lose form losing all those bones.
Nope, he gains more bones. Because he just, like, auto-regenerates or whatever. Until you destroy him for good.
What weird name is this one?
And this princess is... Candida. Sounds like an island.
It does. Well, it, like, reminds me of the book, oh, no.
Reminds you of the book, oh no. Never heard of it.
Candide.
Candide.
Derp. By Voltaire.
Alright. So, I think this is the final area before Malkil's lair. Ooh. Spiders are crawling on the ground now. They're not just dangling. We got ghosts and spiders shooting fire. Good God.
This castle must be in Australia.
Yeah, exactly. My God. Kill it with fire. It is fire. Oh shit.
Oh man, so I'm watching the new, well, they're not new, but like I just saw that I have access to Inked on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah.
So I was watching a season, and there was one where I saw it and I was like, oh no, this girl tattooed a spider.
Oh.
But like spiders, they have like their thorax and then that big bulbous butt.
The abdomen, I think, right?
Well, like their thorax is where the legs come from.
Okay.
They have their head, and then there's like a little middle belly part, and then that big butt. That
the
has
thing with the
webs.
spinner. Yep.
And their legs all come from the middle part.
Yeah.
But she had the legs, like 2 of them were on the head. 2 of them were like on the middle part, and then they were on the butt.
Yeah, I made that mistake from like elementary school. Spiders would just have legs all over the place.
Just legs everywhere instead of them all coming from like a central
thorax.
location and like fanning out.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's tattooed on someone's body forever.
I'm sure they got ripped a new one for that one.
Yeah, she almost went home.
Oh. Was it a good-looking spider?
No, it was terrible. Thankfully, there was just someone that did a little worse than she did.
God. Alright, so I need 100 gems, and this is the entire final level. So I gotta farm and destroy all these enemies to get 100 gems.
Oh.
I have 62 right now.
Okay.
This might get a little tedious.
I could see how it could go quickly, though. I mean, there are so many enemies.
Yeah, but like they randomly generate. So it's not like every time you kill an enemy you get a gem.
Okay.
No. Like all these enemies I've killed so far, I haven't gotten a single gem yet. There's one. There's another.
Oh, so those little pink coins, that's not what you need.
No, those little pink coins are just adjust my score, which was important in the 80s.
Oh, look, there's, okay.
Means jack shit nowadays.
You got the little ham.
Yeah, I got a little piece of ham.
Ham!
Get back, Ponyo. These monsters are beyond your power.
I love it when he's like, you've tasted human blood. And I'm like, that's weird to put in a kid's movie that Ponyo has tasted human blood.
I mean, Studio Ghibli really does like walk that line between like this is a kids movie,
I think that's
right?
the difference, like culturally. Like,
oh, definitely.
Yeah, the United States, like we definitely baby and
coddle,
protect, quote unquote, protect.
Yeah.
Children from more adult themes or from darker themes, whereas like I feel like in the East they're like, listen, bitches gotta learn.
We protect children until they're born.
Well, that's the United States in general. But no, like they're just more open about those types of themes, and like the darkness isn't bad.
Right.
Like even in there, like in the movie Ponyo, like it's not bad that she's tasted human blood. Like she was helping. He was bleeding and she was like, I can help you.
Yeah.
And that's how she healed him. She healed his cut.
Yeah, but her dad's just like, oh no, now the world is flooding.
But us, we're like, oh my god, she just drank blood. Ponyo's a vampire.
But also, like, the moon is crashing, the entire ocean is
like she is
flooding
literally
over.
Destroying the
But
world.
no one cares.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, if you don't care, why should I? I never felt like the world was at stake. Like, visually, you could see, hey, maybe the world's at stake.
So, like, Ponyo's dad was like, oh my god, the world. And then no one else, like, I think everyone else just assumed it was a hurricane. It's hurricane season. You know, it was a storm.
Okay.
Like, they didn't understand the full extent of what was happening, whereas her dad was the only one that's like, come home now! You're destroying the world! And she's like, I don't have to listen to you. Like,
Please, we have to do something. There is no time. The moon is crashing into the ocean.
I feel bad. He was
And
just
nobody looked up and be like, hey, that's a little close.
I just feel bad. I feel like he was just undermined the entire movie.
I played
the whole
Majora's Mask. I know where it's going.
The whole time, he's like, come home. You're destroying the world. Like, you don't belong here. You're not a part of this world. You have to come home.
Yeah.
You have to put things right. And then just by the end, she asks her mom instead, like, can I stay here? And her mom is like, only if you behave. And meanwhile, dad is just like, the fuck? Like,
It's like, I was involved in the whole movie.
I know.
You show up in the third act.
He's like, Broomhilda, what are you doing? And she's, my name's Ponyo. And he's like, Jesus. And then he's like, no, it's not. And then mom is just like, okay, Ponyo. And he's like, come on, we talked about this. Unity. That's just not how we parent.
Apparently it is.
I just feel bad for him the whole movie.
Promise to love her for the sake of this world? I'm 6.
I know, he's like, I'm small.
Like, I'm just like,
My
I can't
attention
take
span
this.
is
It's
small.
a cute movie, but I can't take
yeah.
this plot seriously for damn.
It is cute, but it is like,
It's just
you
one of
have
those,
to love her and take care of her
"Whee!"
forever. And he's like, I'm not even in school yet. Like,
All right, finale, next part.
Toodles.